Hi everybody, it's Judy here at River City Sewing, bringing you this week's video news. Now we're starting up here in our long arm centre. So many of you may have been up here, some of you may not have been up on our first level here at the store where we have our long arm centre. Now we do have the largest long arm centre here in Australia, the only one where you can see Gammill, Bernina and Handy Quilter in the same spot. It's like a long arm show every day here at River City Sewing. Here we can show you the differences between machines. We can guide you on what each of the capabilities of the machines are, the automation, all those kinds of things. So we are here set up so that we can show you all the fun things that you can do with long arms. Now, whether you're a hand guided long armer, which means that you guide the machine, or if you have aspirations or you like to do computer guided, so you want a little bit of help sometimes with the machine doing the hard work for you, we can help you with any facet of long arming, whether it's computerized or hand guided. Now, there are different long arms in the ranges from all the companies. Now, some of the companies have sit-down versions which don't take up very much room at all. They're a stationary type of situation with a table and a machine where you push your fabric underneath a needle, similar to your sewing machine. They take up a minimal amount of space and they allow you to have a bigger space to do your quilting. The other type of long arm is the ones on the frames, and you'll see the frames behind me, where you take the weight of the whole quilt on the frames and then the head moves so that you make it a lot easier to move, a lot easier to, you don't have to take the weight of the quilt when you're quilting it, and you can have a lot of fun being creative either by hand or with your automation. There's lots to choose from and it is a lot of fun. I have Sheldon here beside me and he's our baby. I chose Sheldon many years ago in 2010. And he is, I was quilting, pinning up on the floor, and I know that some of you would be understanding of that. So I wanted something that I could put all my quilts on the frame and be able to guide it either myself or with a computer to be able to continue to quilt for many years to come. So that is the choice for many people. Many of you like to do charity quilts. You'd like to finish your quilts from beginning through the piecing, through the selecting the fabric right through to the quilting. So having a long arm or some kind of quilting system will help you to complete that a lot, quicker, less stress on your body, and a lot of fun at the same time. So why not, if you were thinking, even if you just had an idea of, okay, I'd like to investigate what all this is about and how much they are and how much room I need and all those kinds of things, then why not call and see us here at the store? We're always happy to make an appointment with you so that you can give us a call. We'll make sure someone is available for you and be able to talk you through all of your options. Now, we will be having some open days and some open evenings coming up where you can come in and as a group sort of thing, and we can do a presentation on long arms, what they do, how they set up, what kind of things you can do with them, and they'll be coming up September, October, November. So look out for those. We'll be putting some dates up in the next couple of weeks for those open evenings and open days so that you can get up close and personal with a few other people asking questions at the same time. And don't forget, that appointment system is available at any particular time. I mean, we do have some shows where we will be out of the store showing machines, but if you make an appointment, we'll make sure that someone is here for you to come and have a look with a one-on-one appointment. So look, long arming is a lot of fun and it's a great community of quilters. If long arming's not for you and you know it's not in your future quilt plans, don't forget that we can commercially quilt for you here. So if you can book your quilt in and have it commercially quilted here on our equipment, we do that as a service for our customers. We don't rent our machines at this particular point in time. We're offering commercial quilting services for our customers here at the store. So that might be an option for you as well. But if you want to know a little bit more information about long arm quilting, why not give the team a call here and we'll make an appointment to have a chat with you. So if not, come in, take a look and see what the world of long arms can open up for you. So there's lots of fun projects here at River City Sewing, and we have them scattered all around the store. But one of the fun things that we have are small books with little projects or guides, okay? One of them that's fairly new that we've got in just recently is called The Pocket Guide to Pre-Cut Fabrics, or Fabric Pre-Cuts. And the idea is it gives you ideas and explanations of those of you who aren't all up to speed with all the different kinds of pre-cuts, what you can do with them, the type of pre-cuts that are available. It's like a little handy guide. So it's $19.95, but it's well worth it because you get to see lots of fun things inside. It gives you lots of references, talks about all the different coordinates, all the different pre-cuts that are available, what you can do with them, and some ideas. So that's new. So that's called Pocket Guide to Fabric Pre-Cuts. And it'd be something that you'd just sort of keep with you if you were shopping for a new project, or you're looking at pre-cuts and you're thinking what would be the right one. Now many of them have got, and they've also got little references as to what they are, how many is roundabout in each one, but they're a good little guide, right? So there's lots of fun things like those. From time to time we get different books that are themed, and we try to get so many in a theme, like whether it's using jelly rolls, whether it's doing bags, or whether it's doing with charm squares or something else like that. So there's lots of fun books, and we sort of feature a couple of them. This is one that covers two elements: jelly rolls, using the jelly rolls, and for those of you not quite sure what they are, you remember those buns we used to get at the bakery and they were like a Swiss roll? Well, doesn't that remind you of that? That's why they call it a jelly roll, okay? So jelly rolls are a collection of fabrics that can go from anywhere from 10 fabrics right the way up to 42 fabrics. It depends on the collection. Now there's those mini jellies. There's, most jelly rolls are around 40 to 42 pieces, depending on what it is. The mini jellies can go from, 5 to 10 to 20. It just depends on each of the collections. So, and they're all priced accordingly, right? So with this collection, for example, this is the filigree collection from Moda. There's 40 jelly roll strips in there, all 2.5 inches wide. So that is quite a lot of fabric. And those kind of things, you're thinking, well, what can I do with them? Well, some of these books that we've got in allow you to think about, you want to do some bags. I've got some jelly rolls. What can I do with them? Here's some ideas. The other one that we've got is things like quilts you can make in a day. You want to do some quick quilts? There's a lot of fun things in there that use not just pre-cuts, but there's 14 quilts in this book that are pretty easy and you can get done fairly fast. All right, each one has got different requirements, so there's lots of fun books around, scattered around the store that might help you with some of your queries and some of your questions about what am I going to do with this fabric, all those kinds of things. So, or what project can I have next? So there's lots of things around. Like we have some kits, and there's some beautiful, this is a Moda Christmas fabric, which is amazing as well. So if you're looking for different Christmas fabrics, kits, small projects, all that kind of stuff, come in and have a look around, and we'll be sure to find something that is very attractive for your next project. There's some beautiful things around, like, even these little honey buns, okay? Honey bun is 1.5 inches, okay? So these honey buns have, let me just see, 42 pieces. So they're already cut. So if you're going to do something like a log cabin, hey, this is already done. And look, you've got the light to dark in this one, so that you may not need to have to cut any extra fabric for some of your bars of your log cabin. So think about these pre-cuts because they can help you get through some of those fun projects and try something different. So there's lots of things around. As we see, there's lots of different colorways and different projects that you can do. If you like sewing fabric, well, we have some with a panel that's got sewing machines on it. And this one here is got Create, and it's got a few little pieces of spotted in there, and it's got thread on it and all those kinds of things. But there's a great panel in there that has sewing machine and all the things about creating and sewing and all that kind of stuff, all done up in a little pack here. We also have the Amanda Murphy sewing room too, which I'm going to move back here a little bit and show you. So we've got the Scan and Cut up here behind us, but the sewing room too is all sewing fabric, and especially, I know we've shown it to you before, but all you Bernina owners out there, it's got Bernina machines on it. Okay, if you don't have one of these, a Bernina cover for your machine that you would like, or something to do, put your, like a mat to put your machine on, and it hasn't got anything Bernina on it, you need to come in and have a look. Amanda Murphy is coming to Brisbane for the Bernina Academy, Q Academy, in September. So why not come and pick up some of her fabric before the event? There's a lovely collection of it here, as you can see. All this is Amanda Murphy fabric here. We have her sewing room sampler patterns as well. We have her My Favorite Things, and we've just received another one of her Christmas Alpine Village in as well. So there'll be some links about that one in the newsletter, because we've got some of her panels and some of the patterns. But look, we've got all the sewing room samples. So if you like to make something for your sewing room, why not come in and have a look at the Amanda Murphy fabric. And this, I don't know if you can see it, is the runner that we made. It's called My Favorite Things. Oh, you can just see it. So that's a runner that we've made with her fabric. So come on in, have a look. It's one of those great things. And, you know, with Amanda coming in September, come in and grab some fabric so that you'll be set and be able to show her what you've done with some of her fabric when she arrives in September for Bernina Q Academy. So I'm putting out last call. Now we're getting into August, and now the countdown is on. If you have entered or picked up one of our challenge pieces, don't forget 1st of September is when we need to have them back in. Your entries need to be in. So a lot of you have been picking up the entry, which is this beautiful fabric. And you can see behind me, the girls have done a really nice job of displaying it here. So this is our challenge fabric. For those of you who are not aware, the challenge is that you need to purchase this particular fabric. All the terms and conditions are inside, but basically you need to be using half, at least around about half of this fat quarter in your design. And the quilt is around 50 centimeters by 50 centimeters. It doesn't have to be a big quilt, but we'd like you to use the elements within some of this fabric, at least half if you can, to put it into your quilt. Now, it doesn't matter what the design is, it's totally going to be your design, all right? But we do need entries to be coming in for this challenge, okay? This challenge is going to be at the Quota International Craft and Gift Fair at the Sleeman Centre, the Anime's Velodrome at Chandler, the first week of October. So we need your entries to be back in on the 1st of September. All right. Now, if you haven't yet got your challenge entry, now in here is the fat quarter of the fabric. It costs $10. Fat quarter of the fabric, and there is your entry form. Okay. If you haven't started and you've got one of these, dig it out, please, and have a look and see what you can make. It doesn't matter what the style you make, as long as you put it together and get it back to us before the 1st of September. Now that's when entries will close, all right? So you've got a little bit of time. We've got another probably 12 of these and a little bit more of the the challenge fabric here. If you would like a little bit more fabric to try something different, that would be great. So make sure get into the store and get your challenge on. So all the terms and conditions are in the entry form. Okay, so you need to come in, get the challenge fabric, and then it's got your terms and conditions inside. If nothing else, it's a beautiful piece of fabric, right? So $10 gives you your entry, your fat quarter, and your entry form into the challenge. All right, so they're all here waiting for you to come and get them. For those of you who've got them, okay, 1st of September, we need to have your entries in, okay? So we need to plan how much space we have to display them all. And we'd love to have all of you who've bought the entry to be displaying, okay? So get cracking on that challenge entry. There's great prizes. I mean, first place is $250 voucher. So it's worth entering, right? There's a viewer's choice of $150 voucher, and then if you've never entered anything before, then there's a first entrance prize. So whatever's judged is the best. If you've never entered before, all of you will go into the pool and your quilts will be judged. And the best entrant, first time entrant, gets a $50 gift voucher. So it's well worth having a go and having a little bit of fun with this wonderful fabric. So come on, get those in, and we'll put together a really nice display for the Quota International Art, Craft and Gift Fair at Chandler in October. So from Judy and all the team, thanks for watching. We're looking forward to seeing you in store again next week. For all of our classes, why not take a look at the booking page and book yourself in for what's available. So until next time, bye for now.